There is a situation at hand.
Okay.
Anthony Fantano, for April Fool's Day, released a video that was like tier ranking the Smiths.
Interesting.
And of course, all of us internet dorks were like, yeah, I'll fucking smoke a joint and watch Anthony Fantano tier rank the band The Smiths.
Yeah.
And of course it wasn't. It was like Will Smith, the Smith dynasty.
What a bummer.
It was such a bummer.
Yeah.
And according to our editor, people who stumble upon our show on YouTube do so because they're looking up tier list rankings, and the algorithm is giving them our show.
We love to rank and rate.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to
give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want, and we're going to tier rank the Smiths discography. It's not going to take long. There's only a couple albums.
Let's do it.
Okay, their self-titled first record.
Fantastic record.
I think it's fantastic.
Can we look at a track listing?
You've got Everything Now.
Pretty Girls Make Graves.
Hand in Glove.
Okay.
What difference does it make?
This one has Miserable Lie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the production. It's so stately.
It absolutely is. But that's what's cool about it.
Sometimes it's my favorite Smiths record.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I do come back to it.
Where would you put it?
A.
Yeah, I'd say
I had a feeling you were going to go A. I'm going to go with low S. There might be albums that trump it, but because you both go A, we're going to go high A. Okay, so Meet Is Murder. It has some of my favorite Smith songs.
Same.
But it also has some of the worst Morrissey performances.
Yeah.
His singing is actually flat, where you're like, really? You couldn't have done another fucking take?
It's funny because at first it used to bug me, and then eventually I made friends with it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have a hard time making friends with a couple of those perform.
Yeah.
There's a couple Smith songs that are just too sour because of him.
Yeah.
It's just Morrissey. The rest of them are fucking lit as fuck, dude.
For sure.
Yeah.
No,
oh my God.
Do you want to go first?
I'm thinking high B, personally.
Yeah.
High B tier.
I was going to say B.
Yeah.
B? Should we go B? Their next record is Queen is Dead.
I think we all know where that one goes.
Yeah. Big Mouth Strikes Again. The Boy with a Thorn in the Side. Light That Never Goes Out. Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others. Those are four pretty big
I Know
songs.
It's Over. Ugh.
Right. So yeah, I mean, it's basically S tier.
Mm-hmm.
I might be a little controversial on this next one. Let's see where we land. Yeah, Strange Ways, Here We Come.
Strange Ways, I love.
I'm not as hot on.
Really?
Yeah, I knew I was going to be a little controversial on this one.
I know people that don't like it as much either, and I totally get it.
I'm one of those people. It's like a genetic thing. I can't change it. I've tried to understand like why it's so lauded as highly as the other ones. And every time I try, I'm like, oh yeah, I like get reminded of like, I don't think I was put on this earth to love this album as much.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. So where would you put it? Just before I even.
I'm debating between a high B or low A.
I was gonna put it high C, which means it's low. If we averaged it, I guess it would be below Meet Is Murder.
Okay. That's fair.
Is that okay with you, Buttons? Is
Yeah.
that fair? Okay. Now we have these like weird compilation albums. Hateful of Hollow came out after the self-titled one, like the same year even.
Yeah.
And it's got like a lot of the same songs, but then a lot of different songs.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh,
thing.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's great.
Is it just like a BBC session? They just like recorded live?
There's some BBC sessions in there.
Mhm.
Not all of them, I think.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of a compilation.
Just like a compilation.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
But it's really good.
And I think all of it, if not most of it's live. Like there's not much overdubbing or.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, for considering that's what it is, it's one of the best.
Oh,
And,
I think it's a great record.
I would put it high A, low S. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel content with that.
Yeah.
Is it better than self-titled? Not for me, but I can see an argument for why it would be.
It's not only because of how impactful self-titled is.
Yeah. I love Louder Than Bombs. I think it has 7 or 8 songs on it that aren't on any other releases.
I'll tell you where I put Louder Than Bombs right now.
Please, yeah.
S.
Fuck yeah.
Easy.
Fuck yeah. Should we put it below or above Queen Is Dead?
I'll tell you this much. Queen Is Dead is probably the better record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I come back to Louder Than Bombs.
Me too.
More.
Me too. It's got like 22 songs, and a lot of them are like you're on a horse.
Maybe one filler.
Yeah,
on the
and
whole record.
such little filler too.
Yeah, and
it's just banger after banger.
Yeah.
And then I gotta be honest with you, I'm not that familiar with this other compilation. I was curious if you knew about it. The World Won't Listen is considered the other like official compilation record.
Yeah, it's the one I know the least as well.
I know a lot of these songs.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
I don't come back to it as much, but I like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I do like it.
It's fine.
This or this?
I'm comfortable putting it in C.
What do you think, Adrian?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
I think
I mean,
honestly, this is a pretty overall uncontroversial tier list of the Smiths.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
You know, it's when it's like averaged out by a committee.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Good job,
I feel good about this.
Yeah.
If I just did this by myself, I would put the self-titled in S tier and Strange Ways to C tier. But that's just my own personal taste.
Okay.
I actually do think this is closer to like objective reality or whatever.
For sure.
I
respect that.
So yeah, there you go, internet.